This is episode 71 of my weekly diary. In this one I have my first game of the season and it has been so long, so I'm really happy about that. And I'm able to do gym and other stuff now. And we're coming into half term, so hope you enjoy. So I am finally done with training and I can do absolutely everything, which means I am good for the Wednesday game. And as you can see, it was super rainy this morning. Which obviously isn't greatly appreciated, but managed to get it done. We didn't have skills today, so we did gym, which was full body one, as it was like we've got a game. Then we had a meeting, which was going through some of the Oakland games, but like not greatly in depth, just like a few kind of pointers with it. Pretty much what we're going to be doing for the session today. Then, so some of the pointers were not scrums, rucks, making sure they're better and lower height when going into contact and going into rucks. So that's pretty much what we did today. We did quite a bit of lineouts and stuff like that. Then we did attack versus defense, but the people who were playing wore bibs, and I was wearing a bib, so quite happy to be able to finally play a game. And we were just practicing going through like that. A few times we had, what's it called? Like bags. So we're holding bags and we have to kind of pick the person up and put them onto a mat. Just so tackling practice and stuff like that. And this week, got exciting news as well, other than the fact that I'm playing, is I brought a little terrarium. It is very cute. I love it. So I've got something to entertain myself with for the week. There was something else I was about to say. Oh yeah, and then finally was conditioning, which was 5 meters down up, run to 22, and then back, and then you high five your partner, and it was 5, 3, 1. So you did 5 of them, then you did 3, and you did 1. And if you wonder why I'm out of breath, it's because I've pretty much gone back to my room and done this video, so I am trying to breathe. And that was pretty much all for today. Like, you may think it's short, but it was a short day today because they didn't want to overdo it too much or anything, because we had the game last week and then we got one this week. So I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to do a quick video on my game yesterday. So I only played one half because obviously still coming back from injury. Overall wasn't my best game, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I was so paranoid that something would happen, I'd re-injure myself and I'd be off for weeks as well. But definitely I didn't injure myself, so that's the first good thing. And just a few more things that I just should have done better, and I didn't. I was a bit standoffish because I think I was just a bit worried, and I just ended up being a bit too cautious with everything. But I did have a few good runs, one in particular, but I did get high tackled. Someone pretty much jumped on me, and luckily the whistle was called, but it was such a nice run. Like, if she wasn't there, I'd probably step right, and then, because there was 2 girls on me, like pretty much closing me in, and I would have hopefully scored the try, but they did end up scoring a try anyway off the penalty, so not much you can do there. Did have some nice rucks, and when I say that, I mean there was a massive girl on the ruck at one point and I absolutely whacked her, because she was like half up, half down. I don't think she was expecting anyone to actually go into the ruck, and I was like, you know what, I'll go hit that. And so I smacked her to the floor. It was like really nice to be able to do that again, but definitely at the start I was very hesitant to kind of do stuff. I'd tip off the ball even if it didn't need to, like even if I heard a call, I'd quickly do it. I was surprised one girl didn't get a yellow card at one point because she smacked the ball down. Like, instead of like intercepting it, she just kind of whacked it to the floor. It was a penalty, but just surprised.
So yeah, there was definitely good parts about the game, but definitely things that need improvement on. But I feel like now I've done it, I kind of know my limitations and what I can actually do better. But like just kind of going into it first time, I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to get injured again. I don't want to get injured. Just for the sake of, I don't want to be off for weeks again, having to do rehab and everything like that. But it went well. I taped my ankle beforehand, so I couldn't really turn it side to side too much. But that was my game.
I'm going to do it here quickly because everything that could have gone wrong just went wrong. So, Thursday, not an interesting day. Annoyingly, I normally complain about how it's 1 p.m. and then goes to, 3:30. So I normally complain about that because when I get it over and done with earlier, I'd rather be from 9 to 12. This time, it was set at 2 p.m. and didn't finish till 4:30, which just ruins the whole day. So that was very annoying. And then Friday, it was gym in the morning and then a fun with him. So basically what that means is it's not the most interesting thing in the world. It was 2 touch games and then moved on to football, which is horrendous. I absolutely hate it. And then afterwards, I went to my mates because we were heading to a party. Party was really fun. It was like a bit awkward at first because there was rugby girls, non-rugby girls, and just like no one really interacted at the start, and then it got a lot better and people started actually socialising. So it was a great party. Drunk more than I thought I would, but not much I can do about that now. Felt absolutely fine the next day, so not the worst thing ever. And then today, I've had gym, so it was more of a strength training one than let's do absolutely everything and make it really hard. So did a bit on arms, legs, and then core, and then I was pretty much done and did a stretch off and then went home because my hamstrings have been absolutely so tight recently. It's so annoying because what I didn't realise is even though like I haven't been training or anything like that because I wasn't doing anything, my hamstrings were like tightening up and so was the rest of my muscles. So I didn't really stretch much, and obviously my mistake. So now I'm having to get it all back now.